Hey guys, today I'm making this little fast food restaurant for the pets. So they've got this little drive-up window. These little windows open and close. They can make their little order. Little tables for them to sit. And then of course they place their order with these little cash registers. Let's see, if you like what you see, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. And kids, do be sure to ask your parents for help before starting this craft. Okay guys, so let's get started. So guys, I just start with a box that's the appropriate size for my little drive-through, and I remove one wall. And here, as I pull this up, it was pulling up the bottom because it's only attached by tape underneath. So I just hot glue my pieces down so that my floor is nice and flat. I remove this, and then I'm going to trim my box so that it's fairly level with my car. And then at about the halfway mark, I'm going to remove this section here and here on the other side so that my little restaurant section will just be nice and open. And if need be, I file to try and get my edges as straight as possible. Then I line up my car and make my mark. And I can use my X-Acto knife to cut out. And just filing. And if it's not perfect, no big deal, because we're going to line it with craft foam paper. And now I'm going to spray paint the entire box. And guys, here, this earlier looked pretty bad. It's where I ripped off the tape, and so the cardboard was really frayed. So I spray painted it, and then I kind of sanded it a little bit, and then I spray painted it again. So if you have any imperfections like that and you're using spray paint, you can always try doing that. Side of my window. Then I cut out a piece of nice thin cardboard. I got this from a tissue box, and I glue. Then I cut out 2 pieces of clear plastic and glue to my toothpick. So you're gluing it to your toothpick so that your window will still move. Then I glue craft foam on either side. And guys, with your toothpick, mine isn't in there steady, so you might want to add just some hot glue to the top of your toothpick just to make it a little bit thicker when you cram it in so that it'll actually stay in place. And then just gluing one final piece for my awning. And then guys, just for my floor here, I'm going to wrap in scrapbook paper. Then I wrap a piece of cardboard in paper, which I then glue to my popsicle sticks. And I glue. And I make an identical one, but much smaller, for my 2 spaces here and here. I cut off the ends of 2 sets of 2 popsicle sticks, glue each set to a bit of cardboard, file as needed along the top, and paint silver. Then I glue 2 silver beads together 4 times and glue to the bottom of my prep table. And I glue together. But before I add my silver table, I cut out the printables and glue them to my walls. Then I trace out 6 circles on thin cardboard and then glue 2 sets of 3 together. And when dry, I file my edges and then paint. And once I've painted my little table, just gluing it to a little lid. Then I trace out a circle on cute paper. Then I fold and continue to fold until I have 16 sections. I cut along one line and glue. Then I cut off a section from a paper straw and glue. And glue. And to make my fountain machine, I first place tape over my printables and cut out. I glue 3 pieces of cardboard to another piece of cardboard. Glue a piece of black paper. Cover the bottom in silver paper. Then cover the top in black paper or craft foam paper, including the top. Then glue 2 pieces of black craft foam paper together. Trim. Glue your labels. And I glue tiny little black beads along the bottom. And I glue. And for my base, I just glue a piece of craft foam paper to a thin piece of cardboard. Trim to fit. Glue a strip of craft foam paper around. Then glue. Finally, I glue my label and I glue it or just rest it. And guys, here I just added a little bit of craft foam paper to cover the inside also. So now I add my supplies, my Happy Meal boxes from an earlier tutorial, buns and burgers, which I've placed inside of little containers that I got from gum packages, my slices of cheese, and all of these can go underneath. And then just extra cups, sheets of wax paper, so it's just wax paper and I used a permanent marker, and little fry containers. And then I add my cash registers, I'm sure you guys have seen before from previous tutorials. These two without drawers. I can add my little tables. And guys, you are so totally good to go. Well guys, I sure hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks guys! Excuse me! Ah! Special shoutouts going to Kelsey Church, Trinity Vlogs, and Squishy Lover. Check them out, y'all. Thanks guys!